What is up? This is your boy Anecdotal, and today, because Mr. Icarus asked for it, because I mean we can do things like this. It's a small channel, man. If you guys want to see a video, I can make the video. I'm gonna go ahead and have the entire spirit run. Now, obviously, it's a super long video, so usually, I make cuts for things like that. So I made my whole 50 minute spirit run into a nice 10 compact video, because really not a lot happens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and commentate everything I possibly can up to the moment where things get boring. And after that, we're just going to have smooth sailings with completely copyright free music, so I don't get just destroyed. So everything's gonna be all good in the neighborhood. Now, first, we all start with the equipment team. If you do not know about the equipment team, get to know the equipment team. I have a video on it already, so you just gotta go back there and just know what to do. Basically, a whole lot of pleb units have a whole lot of equipment, and that way they can be useful for the new version of Outland Battle, which I'm working on that video. It will be useful for guild raids because you want to be able to take out those bosses, and of course it'll be useful for TOT, Spirit Highland, and Hard Spirit Highland. Not really a bad investment, is it? So make sure to do that. This for some people it might be a flex because I have extreme units. I've been constantly getting messages on how you have more than one extreme unit. A lot of people are getting this sort of mistake, like this error in their minds, thinking that the paired or coupled pet is the extreme pet. So just to clear that up at the very beginning of the video, there are two different pets for the units that do get that extreme potential. That's only 4 units currently. So for those units, they have the regular paired pet that unlocks the passive. So for a lot of you wondering why it is that I have 5 times speed but don't have any priest on my team, that's because the paired pet for the priest is Icy. Now, for now, there is no extreme pet for her, but when one comes out, it will not also be that same Icy pet. It's going to be a new extreme pet to get. A lot of people were talking to me about this, about the bomb unit. It is not, what was it, Joker. His extreme pet is actually called Pierre. You'll get him much further in normal Spirit Highland. And as long as you do what I do, and you level your guys up via equipment, and you do some active skill pushing, you will level up far enough to get to that level in Spirit Highland to farm those units. Alright, I mean, to farm those pets to get extreme units. Now, these are the teams I'm using. Every once in a while, you got to go ahead, check if you have enough coins to go ahead and upgrade your Guardian. If you're wondering how do you get Guardian, you hit level 100. I feel like all I'm doing is just letting people know information that I've been asked about. Yeah. So basically that's what you want to do. Equipment team, you have your Guardian at level 100. You can go ahead and up him. Only way to really upgrade him is by leveling up more to get more coins to feed back to your Guardian. I had a whole video on how you want to level up your Guardian, and I actually just did it right in front of you because you just start off, once you start, you just get a whole lot. So if you just jumped back into the game because it's the holidays, you don't have much to do, you wanted to idle something, bam, here you go, man. It's how you do it. Check out the video on that. It's simply just titled exactly what you want it to be, right? The equipment team video is just titled like something about equipment team. The Guardian update probably is just something like the Guardian update. Like, come on, man, it's very straightforward. You're not gonna find something out of nowhere, unless here. This will probably be titled level 1000 KL plus spirit run. What? Does it sound good? Is that what I ended up naming it? You tell me. I don't know. All right. So these are the artifacts that I'm using. Artifacts are very important. If you're wondering why my economy is so crazy in comparison to some other accounts, or perhaps your account, that's because I just knew what to level up. So the things that you want to level up is something, of course, that aligns with whatever tribe you are running. So if you are running an elf team, you need to make sure that you are running whatever artifact has elf attack up and crit damage up. And other than that, you want to make sure that everything else aligns with something economic. So an increase in gold acquisition, a decrease in the amount of gold it takes to upgrade your quest, an increase in quest gold open, that way you need less gold to open up a new quest, and a decrease in the amount of gold that it takes to upgrade your unit. Those are the 4 main ones. And if you want the 5th one, it's gold time, which decreases the amount of time for you to get back everything you need from gold. I think maybe that is coming back into prominence, but honestly, you know what? Prominence was too strong of a word. It is starting to be slightly more important than it was before, but I still think it's pretty insignificant. I think I get enough gold time simply based on having artifact sets. But for now, a lot of things are like taking way more time. But I don't know, man. I don't have enough resources to power up 5 different artifacts, so I just stick to those 4 aforementioned ones, not the gold time one. The only difference between my examples and yours will be the tribe. So mine will be all about undead attack and undead crit damage, and then those same 4 following economy boosters that give me more gold, and then lowers everything else. Lowers the amount of gold it takes to upgrade quests, upgrade units, and to open up a new quest for gold, which will give me, you know, in return, more gold. Can't lose there. Alright, so talking about these new Outland Battle Quest things, the extreme version came out. I'm kind of farming, but not really, the extreme version, because I would rather get all the goodies, all the extra gems, the extra honor coins, not really the raid coins, but hey. And then the pets are kind of like, it doesn't matter because I already have them maxed out, and I don't really know how helpful they really are. I think it was like what, like 0.01% of help for every extra pet I have. Like I don't see the huge damage difference that they do. Maybe because it's very slowly cumulative that I don't see it, but like I really don't. It's nothing. So this is where I currently was when I was doing this video. Man, I'm telling you, man, this is probably like a 50-minute video. Then I have the intro that's like what, like a couple of seconds, not too long. Made sure that wouldn't be a thing. But yeah, super long video. I'm probably gonna cut myself off at some point, but for now things are still popping, so I might as well keep going. So I'm about to have this pet. Currently I already have it at, what is it, at 4-star. I think I also chose that pet because I knew he would be the easiest one to get, the golem pet, because all I have to do is get it to T2 and I will now have more gold than I would previously. Maybe not a huge amount like of more gold, maybe not a substantial difference, but a difference nonetheless, and maybe I'll go up maybe 2 or 3 more levels, which is really all you could ask for. If I went ahead and went for the elf to get, what's his name? I still call him the hamster, bro. Still do that. Wolf Rider, there you go. So if I went ahead and got the Wolf Rider pet instead, the extreme version of it, I would have to get it all the way to T4 for it to be useful enough to put in my team. So, I mean, you all saw the way it started off. Ooh, big thing. I'm not sure if I did it on this video, but it may have costed me time if it didn't. So here, there you go. If you guys stuck to it, here's a big one. Big nugget when you're going to do spirit runs. Stay on your stage running team. Now, before, I used to go ahead and quickly switch to my gold team, but the gold team is slow. Like, sure, you accumulate more gold, but I already accumulate enough gold to hit the final quest. So what I do is I stay with my regular team. It usually takes me about like a minute or 2 to max out everything and to max out my units and switching pets and all that stuff. So I usually stay with my stage running team now. Well, not usually, I always stay with my stage running team now. I also forego the whole idea of using my max gold pets. So usually I go ahead and I have this pet that increases or limit breaks the max gold potential for quests. So usually it'd be like, I don't know, like let's say it was 62C or something. And if I use that max gold pet guy, what happens is I end up having, I don't know, 300C gold as my max, and I get that much more gold. Honestly, for the few seconds that I'm gonna have it on, it's not a huge difference. So basically all I do is after I get to the last quest, I'm not able to fully max out that last quest. I switch over. I have my gold pet the entire time. I switch over, try to max that out, can't, go back, go to my gold team, click on whatever the free gold is that I get, switch again to a gold decrease team for my unit, switch to that same unit team, which is like all elves, maybe unicorn knights for you, maybe wolf riders, and then quickly upgrade everything as much as I can with that one click, that upgrade all, because the upgrade all has been, you know, skyrocketed in quality of life, and now actually upgrades the unit that has the majority of medals on. So whoever has the most medals will now level up the most, which is the best. I remember that when that used to really annoy me. Sure, it might be only a difference of 3 or 4 levels, but everything counts, especially when you're doing a spirit push or an auto skill push. So then I switched to my actual stage running team right after that, put in my little dinosaur for the maximum speed I can possibly have, and then I just leave it at that, and everything's all good in the neighborhood again. What am I doing now? Looking at artifacts? Yeah, man, I am lacking gold speed now at the end. Hopefully the more I level up, the more gold speed I'll get from my guardian. I kind of don't feel like switching it. Like, my guess is I can definitely shave a couple of minutes off of my spirit runs, and honestly, it actually went down to like 47 minutes, sometimes 46. It's very weird. So I think just the fact that I'm recording, and like I don't know if you guys have like long videos, like 50-minute videos. Normally I have a couple of small ones, a couple of 12, 10, 8-minute videos that stack up, and then I remember to delete it. But having a huge 50-minute video really can slow down a guy's phone. So my guess is, because I'm recording it and playing, it lags my phone just a little bit. Like, it definitely lags it when I'm done. So that's why I when I made that comment about if you want to see like the whole thing, like, dude, let me know early, because if I don't like delete that video right after posting it, or like at least delete it off of my phone, things are not going to run smoothly for the games that I play. Even though this is an idle game, we all know how it could slow down, because, dude, it's 5 times speed, man. Things are going crazy. Things are getting shot all over the place. It's insane. So, yeah. And that's also why they had to make that quality of life change against, like, raids and outland battle. When you attacked and, like, things would kind of slow down, it would take away from your damage. It was a huge deal for high night level players who didn't have a high-end phone. And I guess you didn't really need a high-end phone, but depending on where you live, maybe your Wi-Fi connection wasn't great, or maybe, you know, depending on your age, or depending on what you choose to spend money on, you know, you didn't have that kind of phone. So it's great. All right, so airship mode. Airship mode might be something, I keep saying it, it might be something that I might spend a little bit more time on. What I'm doing is I'm just leveling up those special skills that they have in the bottom. I mean, I'm sure people have been doing this forever, but I think what the closest thing to max I have is like 7 out of 10. And I'm not even sure which pet that is, and I've just been accumulating that just by farming. Once I get to the point where I have every seal at 5-star, which I keep thinking is just only going to take a matter of a couple of months, actually keeps taking me just a little bit longer. So for my rank, I think I'm ranked, I'm always like perpetually ranked in the top 250. But every once in a while, when I kind of go hardcore and play this game more than, let's say, MSI or any of the other games I played that I don't really publish too much, like 7 Deadly Sins or Marvel Future Fight, what happens there is I end up leveling a lot slower here, because, as you know, this game kind of requires you to stay on, even though it's an idle game. You run a lot faster. Like before, it wasn't a huge problem because everyone was going offline speed. Everyone was using the succubus trick to help out at the very end, but still, if you're on, it's always better. But yeah, there was a whole go as far as you can and then like have succubus for like 20 or 30 minutes and then go in and revive. But not anymore, man. Now, none of that. No succubus needed. You just get as far as you can, you'll definitely hit your end, and then you gotta be careful, look, and warp at the correct time. I don't know how many times I just kind of forget because I just leave my phone there during a spirit run, or like I get a text or a phone call or something. My whole spirit run is ruined because of the last like 5 to 10 minutes where I just wasn't looking at warp. So you're gonna go ahead and see it in the video at the very end. Like I have my finger on warp, ready to press yes, and just by habit I always gotta check back to what my spirit rest was, so I can compare and contrast to what it becomes like after. So I get a good look at what my spirit rest is in the beginning and then what it is after the run to see what kind of gains I make. Usually, if I can't level at least 2 times, I don't feel like actually doing an auto skill push. So that's usually what I do. Crazily enough though, sometimes like I don't know, the RNG is insane. Sometimes after my spirit run, if I decide to like just keep playing for the extra like hour, which is crazy enough, when I switch, my run speed is faster, even though I end at a much higher level because I just did an auto skill push. My level, the speed that it takes me to go ahead and revive again is faster, which is insane, which is one of the reasons why I think that capacity on the phone really does really does affect spirit runs, man. It definitely slows it down. It's insane, man. It's insane. But so far, I think you guys got a pretty good tour at everything, and most questions that are here I feel like have been answered, because the biggest one I get is usually stuff about extreme units. How do you get them? Guardian pets, and what's up with that? Every once in a while, solutions for specific TOT things or Spirit Highland things, which I have videos on it. So you can go ahead and just write like Spirit Highlands, whatever, and I should have a quite a few things. For hard mode, not as much. I thought I would be doing it, but you pretty much unlock a new stage every 4 levels, and to update it every 4 levels would be kind of insane. Like, I don't know how I would actually go about doing that and not make it like a 20-second video every time I do it, which is, yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense. So my main focus is extreme units, trying to get them all to T4 so I can increase my all levels, so I can unlock all of the hard versions of Spirit Highland stages, so I can get all those new pets. Those new pets are being quite elusive, since you could only farm 1 a day. Once I get closer to the end, I think I'm almost at the end. I think I only have like about 2 more rows to finish up, but each singular box is an extra 4 levels. And every 4 levels is, I'll say, like an estimated 1 to 2 auto skill pushes. So what I have been doing, I've always been doing a whole lot of spirit resting and spending those 1,000 coins. Honestly, if you play the game a lot and you don't mind leaving your phone on, it is smarter to spend 500 gems to go up by that 1 level instead of that 1,000 gems. You know what I'm saying? To do the spirit rest. But that's only true if you do the multiplier. So I always do the multiplier once. Every single time I do my very first auto skill push, I'll use the gems to get that multiplier. So I'll spend like 1,000 to get like way more medals. But I was thinking about not doing that and always saving that 1,000 every single time, just so I can get more extreme units. But I'm not too sure about that because I've already fallen into the habit. Let me know if you guys always use it. Use that 1,000 gems for your spirit run. I mean, for your spirit rest. I always do it at least the first time. The second time I don't, because I no longer feel that it's worth it, because by that time I've already revived 2 or 3 times, and it's like, what's the point? It's gonna be the same numbers, but it's gonna be less because I've already got there. Not a big deal. Oh yeah, let's see. Where's my rank at? Yeah, pretty good, man. Always top 250. Always thinking I'm gonna crack 200. I think I did at some point, like very early on. I was able to get like some 7-star pets, and like quickly got them up to T4 because I hoarded a whole lot of resources, and for like that instant, bam, I was like up there, and then like the next day I was back at my normal spot. People up here are competitive, man, super competitive. But yeah, I think right about now is usually when I'll think about doing my attacks, but I already got a lot of my attacks in. Definitely don't want to mess up my run. I know a couple of people say that airship mode could actually be played and you do not lose progress. I do not play like that. Like it would be great though to auto run airship mode and also be doing your spirit rest. I mean your spirit run. That would be awesome. But yeah, as you can see here, we're pretty much dominating every raid that there is. For invasion, we're also doing really good there. Even though we're like, I don't know, man, maybe top 14. That's usually where we end. But like top 14 just sounds like such a stingy number. So like, I'll just say top 15 or top 20 for raids or raid completions. Like time doesn't matter. Just the fact that you can beat the raid. For me, once I see other guilds are able, like at least 20 other guilds are able to beat a raid, I'll usually be like, all right, man, let's jump in. A couple people have tried. Some of few have failed. Some have actually beat it. Unless I see a whole lot of them took 2 days. Nah, man, I'm not about that. I'm not about I'm not about wasting an extra day, dude. So unless that happens, it's not a thing for me. But for invasions, dude, the guild is a unit. We all attack, and we're like top 7. And I think we've hit like 4th place before, if memory serves me right. But yeah, it's all about that guild, man. If you're wondering, like, yo, you've been playing the game for a while, what keeps you in here? It's the guildmates, man. It's the guildmates. Guildmates are strong, and that's the same way I feel about MSI. So like, and for MSI, because I really jumped in the game early. Like for Endless Frontier, I jumped in late, bro. I jumped in around when the whenever Valkyrie came out, just about over, and then Flame Spirit came out. That's when I hopped in. I think those were like the 6th or 7th honor units. And like, where are we now? Like 14th, 15th? Like, I hopped in the game really late, so I didn't get to know the entire community like that. There are a couple of people like I'm really cool with, but other than that, not really. But for MSI, dude, I know all the top players. You know, it's just a cool community there, especially since there it's a lot more tight knit. So it's really cool. But either way, man, both games, man, really great people. Not a lot of salty people, man, which is why this is such a cool game to really be into. It's really the community love, man. And all of you guys like watching, like right now, if you're here watching this part right here, you're a real one, man. Timestamp it. You're a real one. So what's going on here? So here I'm just looking at what Fairy does. Man, I wonder what was going through my mind when I was doing this. I guess I was, I know what I was doing. I remember this. So the purple thing that you see here lets you know what honor unit they are. So I thought it just had to do with like how recently you came out, or if you got like a small boost in strength. But really, the purple sign shows that you're an honor unit, and then the number on that shows something else. So based on the numbers, I see that there are a couple that have like an orange with a 4, which probably are going to be the next people to get like the extreme version of their units. Now, like I said, since I came in all the way at honor unit like 6 or 7, I'm not sure if those honor units are real honor units. I don't know if the pets that are the units that are currently extreme units, or got the ability to evolve from senior units to extreme units, are also honor units, or if they just were the units you got when you first started the game. Because if that's the case, maybe, you know, honor unit number 1 might be something that surpasses extreme units. Maybe they're like supreme units. So if that's the case, we're gonna see something huge. Because it is weird that there is no more honor coin shop, you know? Like there are no new honor coin units. There are new extreme units, and man, do you waste a lot of honor coins there. But it does feel weird that everything kind of shifted. There's no longer this idea of saving your honor coins for new units. It's always to use up absolutely everything so that you could unlock stages in Spirit Highlands. That's where all the shift was. Like for me, I've been at the end forever for normal Spirit Highlands. And then when they unlocked a hard version of Spirit Highlands, the new focus was always to be able to unlock all of those stages, which I guess is pretty good marketing, right? Always wanting to unlock something. I mean, hey, if you're watching, man, if you're here, we're probably one and the same, man. It's all about unlocking them all, which isn't that what Pokemon is all about? Gotta catch them all, man. You got to. So I think that those are probably going to be the units that are going to be upgraded next. I think it's a lot easier to see over at the unit tab which ones are going to be next. But yeah, man, before I start rambling way too much and talking about things you don't really care about, you can go ahead, comment down whatever question you want to be answered, and I will answer it, and perhaps even make a video about it on a whole new thing. So this has been your boy Anecdotal. If you like this video, man, make sure to like it, share with anybody from the EF community, and of course, don't forget to make yourself known and comment down below. And oh yeah, man, Icarus, the whole video, man, 50 minutes. Peace. What in the world of connection is going on? The one time, man, I'm trying to record an entire spirit run, my thing freezes? Man, stop freezing. Stop freezing. Just, bro, what is going on? Do you see this? This is like that circle of death for like PlayStation games or the Xbox or whatever it was. What is this? It's the crystal of death, man. What's going on? Dude, if I cannot get my connection back, what is happening? Am I on Wi-Fi right now? Or am I on, what's going on? Am I on like my data? Like what? Guys, do you see this? Do you see what's happening here? Why are you trying to slow down my run, man? Network connection law. How? Man, if you see this, do you see this? You see what's going on here, man? Long videos, am I right? This is why. But hey, that's what I'm saying, man. You comment stuff, it'll happen. Because we can do things like that. Craziness, man. Just straight craziness. You know what? And now we go back to the smooth, continuously repeated music here. Non-copyright. Free. Whatever. That one. You know what I'm talking about. Smooth stuff. Peace. You ready to see some of the greatest puzzling skills of all time? Stay tuned. There's gonna be a mummy, and I'm gonna figure out how to assemble this mummy. By the way, call back all the way back to elementary school, where my friend would not let me stop laughing with this joke while we were doing history class related stuff. Your mummy is a mummy. Craziest thing I ever heard. Blew my mind. Totally got in trouble. Your mummy is a mummy. Dude, I don't know why I found that funny as a child. I really don't. And also, I just wanted to put something in here. If you were actually here at the end and you saw the whole thing, comment down below. Your mummy is a mummy. Peace.